All right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the latest episode of the Airplane Show. Yes, sir. It's Monday night, Mod Monday. Yeah, man. I finally figured out how to do this. I am dumbfounded. I had been searching YouTube, searching all the. Oh no, I didn't say how to kick. We got to start over. Hang on one second. So sorry, I forgot to say hi to kick. Let me restart the whole stream. Ready? Welcome back, everybody, to the latest episode of the Airplane Show. Yes, sir. This is Greg. We're back here on a Monday night, Mod Monday. This is going to be a quick little episode. It's going to be a quick little thing. I just really figured out how to do this, and I have been searching YouTube. I have been searching Google. There's one person I've seen that kind of gives you instructions on how to do this, but just when you need to see like the most important part, they start advertising their own shit, and then they don't come back to it. So we are going to go ahead and show you tonight how to build your own base with FSReborn, the new Phantom 300 that the Phenom that is now out. You can actually build your own aerodome. It's pretty easy once you learn how to do it. So let's go ahead. Let's play our intro, and then we will get into this episode here. That was not the intro. My bad, man. We are off to 1,000% tonight. All right, ready? All right, that's good enough. All right, so let's go ahead and let's show you guys. I'm not going to play the music for the sim. We don't need to see all that. So let me show you here. So we're just going to go to Baltimore. This is where I usually build the test bases, just because it's my hometown airport. So we're going to go in here, and then we're gonna pause the game, and then we're going to look at the instructions on how to do this. There's the base right there. If you want to get the airplane into the base, you got to do slew mode. All right, let's let this marinate for a minute. All right. So here's our base. Let me when you get the FSReborn Phenom, you have this little icon up here. Looks like a sergeant's badge almost, or something like that. So you click on that, and that will bring up where you can place the base. So we're just going to click on the base for now. This is not part of the instructions. I'm just bringing the base over to us. Hang on, let me move this. All right, so let's see here. User. Oh, so that's interesting. So every time you have to do it. Oh, good. All right, well, let's erase this base, and I'll show you. Let's get into the airplane, and let's just pause the sim. All right, let me share my screen so we can see what we're doing here. All right, so when you go and you look at the manual for this thing, download logos, right? You're going to download this, and then what you're going to do, it says unzip the attachment, really unzip the folder outside your community folder. So just wherever you default normally, that's where I did it. Mine go to downloads, that's where I did it. Then what you're going to do is you're going to want to get something like Canva, okay? So after you open up and unzip the folder, you're gonna have all this here. You're gonna go to package, sources, and then just click through these, go to textures, and you're gonna have 2 blank ones, not the ones I have here. You're gonna have 2 blank ones, okay? It's gonna say the same verbiage. This is very key. This I didn't know about until I stumbled upon it, but you have to use the same verbiage. Right, so what I did was I went into Canva. So okay, here it is, download. It's in the download folder. That's all good. Let's go to Canva. They have a free 30 days that you can try. So what I did was, there's a couple of layers here. What I did was, let's pretend like we're gonna do this from scratch. Let's go down a blip here. Next page, right? So I just did uploads. Here's what they look like, right? Now there are 2 items in that folder, but you only need to do this one time. So I just click on, I just bring it, I drag it in here, right? And then I want to erase all the text. So we just go in here, click on eraser, magic eraser. We can just do text. But if you do that, it's going to try to get rid of all the text. Now you can choose what you want. So we're going to choose that, that, and that, right? Erase. Sometimes it works all the way. For the times it doesn't work, just go and click on brush and just get rid of it. Because if you don't get rid of it, there's a chance it could show up depending on what you do as far as text and all that. Now that this is cleared out, the first thing I did wrong was when you go into text, you have these white boxes. Well, if you don't fill this whole box up, that white part is going to start showing up. So if you want it all white in the background and just have, like, you know, your text up here, you can leave that like that, right? What I did was, because I wanted it to be all black, I really wanted red, white, and blue, but the blue didn't look good. So let's just erase this. We're gonna go to tools. I'm sorry, not tools. Elements. And I did square. So it's under shapes. I just did square. And then what I did was, I just dragged it over here. And all I did was just match the square up to the size of the block here, right? You know, the whole block, right? You need to fill up all the white as much as you can, if you don't want there to be white. So I did that up here. As you can see, it's all black. And then I have the no BS flight sim here, right? The second line here, they say, you know, keep it something simple. And then the graphic logo here, if you want to build your own logo, that's fine. Like I took the one from the shirts that I have, the sweatshirts and the t-shirts, right? So what you're going to do is, after you have it built, you only need to build it once, right? So we're going to delete this second one down here. Just come down here to share. You're going to download. I just did the smallest size possible, right? Right now it's downloading this, right? Okay, so that's now downloaded. Let's go back to our downloads now. See, we have our rip here. We can, and what I did was I just copy and pasted it, so I had one of each, right? Then what I did was I came under our Phenom folder here. Custom logos, package sources, sim objects, miscellaneous, texture. And all I did was just copy this name, put it, rename one of these. However, when you do that, make sure you don't have PNG in there twice. That's very big because it's going to save it .png. You don't want that twice. So make sure. So what you can do is you can actually just copy and paste the ones that are on the default picture. So I would cut the name out. I would paste it on here. And then once these two, once the verbiage matched what these two said, I erased these two, deleted them, and just dragged these two into the texture folder. Okay? That's all you really got to do to build it. Now what you need to do is when you get back into the sim, we're going to want to go into dev mode. Okay? Click on File, click on Open Project. And what you're going to want to do is find the Phenom folder, the custom user one, right? Click on it, go into Sim Objects, Miscellaneous. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the wrong folder. Let's go to Downloads. Okay. There we go. And we're going to click on this Windows link right here. This Windows icon. It might have a different icon for you, but it's essentially the custom logo.xml file. You're going to open that. It's going to do a couple of funky things inside the cockpit here. Actually, let me make it brighter outside. If I can. Will it not let me do it now? Oh yeah, I can do it now. Okay. So we have this window up now, right? Project Editor. We're going to go to Project Mode. Go to Build and Export. And then click on the box here on the right. Right? So now that's checked. And then now we're going to come down to the very bottom here. These three dots. Click on those. Now we're going to find our downloaded, the folder that we've been using the whole time. So let's go under Users, Downloads. Now we're going to click on our custom downloaded folder. We're going to click on this again, and now we're just going to click on Packages once, select that folder, right? And now Build and Export. And if everything goes right, you should get all green check marks the whole way up here like we have here, right? Built successfully, right? So now we can close this out. And now, when we go to build our base, we can actually close this out too now. Let's build our base now. And it doesn't really matter which one you build. We'll build the executive the small one this time. Got to click on the box. Let's move this about 10 meters at a time. All right, so there's FSReborn. Let's get that. There we go. So you see how it says FSReborn right now? So now we can go under logo. There we go. User. See how it says no BS flight sim? Same thing. Does it have a second logo on this one? No, this one doesn't have the second logo. But if we get rid of this one, if we do the aerodome, which I kind of like better. I like the aerolith. It'd be nice if you could just click on. Oh, can we actually? Oh, I didn't realize you could do that actually. I just learned something new. I didn't realize you could click and drag this. It doesn't work very well, but it's definitely quicker at times than using this system here. All right, so you see how the back of this now? Hang on. Oh, you know, I could get out and just walk. So you see the back now has our secondary logo. And now if we were to flip this all the way around, it'll have our no BS aerodome. And then if you want the side logo, See, it's got our side logo now. And then let's open our doors up. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. Here's our... And then this is backlit, so if you were to make this like nighttime, it's all backlit, see? But yeah, if you want to drag your airplane in here, you need to do slew mode. But it's pretty dope, man, if you're like trying to roleplay and some shit. I mean, like, it seems like such a hard thing. It seemed like such a hard thing for me to figure out, but I figured it out. Like, I'm really actually surprised I figured it out. So I'm pretty good on computers, but that was a whole nother thing I've never tried to do before. But yeah, so there we are. That's how you build your base. We got our new BS9er in our Baltimore Oriole colors. We're going to be flying this probably tomorrow night, since we haven't flown this airplane in a while. Yeah, so that's about it, my friends. That's all I wanted to show you tonight. I hope somebody gets something out of this. I thought it was pretty damn cool that you could do something like this. And they made it overall pretty easy to do. The instructions are very convoluted, to be honest. Like, they're kind of convoluted, but like I guess if you already know how to edit a PNG, maybe it's not convoluted for you, but for me, whoo, took me a minute to figure out. All right, guys, that's about it. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you on the next episode. Hang on one second. I'm not ready to say goodbye yet. There we go. All right, I'll see you on the next episode of the Airplane Show. See ya!